Why the hell do I drink so much? I actually really don't know. I've got a few reasons, ideas, and theories, but I'm pretty aware that they could just as easily be cop-outs, excuses, and rationalizations. Maybe it's because this cocktail glass looks a lot cooler than this smoothie bottle. Maybe it's because I'd rather watch that movie Barfly than It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe it's because when I drank in my teens, it was fun. Maybe it's because when I drank in my early 20s, it was fun. It's hard to say whether or not I still enjoy it now, but I can definitely say for sure that it's fun or that it used to be fun. Maybe it's because for some reason I find this drunken, depressed, and downtrodden old man infinitely less irritating than this sprightly, healthy, optimistic man of the same age. Maybe it's because I used to think it was a grown-up, adult thing to do. Maybe it's because I still sort of think it's a grown-up, adult thing to do. Maybe it's because I've convinced myself that sobriety is tedious. Maybe it's because I still have some sort of adherence to the romantic image of the Byronic hero. If you don't know what a Byronic hero is, look it up on Wikipedia. It's pretty interesting. Maybe it's because I'm beginning to resent living in a low-fat, low-cholesterol, UV-protected, gluten-free, reduced sugar, low-sodium, soybean-based, non-smoking world. Maybe it's because I'm fairly convinced that Animal House would have been a slightly less entertaining movie if they were drinking Hawaiian Punch at the toga party. Maybe it's because I figure if you take decongestants to treat a stuffy nose and aspirin to treat a headache, then why not alcohol to treat various inner demons? I'm just surprised that doctors don't advertise it on TV as the finest intoxicating depressant available without a prescription. Maybe it's because I've heard millions of awful stories of drunks losing their jobs, neglecting their children, and driving their cars off cliffs, and I've never done anything that bad, so what the hell do I care? Maybe it's because, though I understand and respect that Aerosmith needed to sober up in order to save their own lives, it's hard not to notice that most of their music totally sucks eggs now. Maybe it's because I still expect to be able to be creative when drunk, as your inhibitions are theoretically lowered, even though I've proven to myself time and time again that I'm generally pretty stupid when my inhibitions are lowered. Maybe it's because when I'm drunk, I get what I can only describe as a hazy sort of clarity, even if only for a moment. Maybe it's because I'm generally kind of detached from my own emotions, but when I'm drunk, it's a lot easier to figure out if I'm happy, sad, or totally pissed off about something. Maybe it's because I'm uncomfortable around people and I always feel like I'm making an ass out of myself, so I figure I may as well make an ass out of myself and just not remember it the next day. Maybe it's because I don't care about anything, and this is a good way to say, the hell with it. Maybe it's because I care too much about everything, and this is a way to deal with the frustration. Maybe it's because I grant myself the serenity to defy the things I cannot change, the courage to ignore the things I can, and the wisdom to just not give a fuck.